Welcome to a new episode of Democracy at the Crossroads, a platform where we are not afraid to speak truth to power. Today we'll discuss a communally surcharged comment by Prime Minister Modi in an election meeting in Rajasthan. This is a comment that our Prime Minister made yesterday, a comment that befits a street loafer, not a political leader. Certainly not a political leader who is the Prime Minister of a civilized nation like ours. If you have not heard about this despicable comment, then here this is. While addressing a rally at Banswara, Rajasthan, Prime Minister Modi said, when Congress was in power, it had said Muslims have the first right to the wealth of the nation. That means the Prime Minister explained that Congress will give away this wealth to the Muslims who produce more children, to Muslims who have infiltrated in this country. Should your hard-earned money be given to infiltrators, the Muslims? The Prime Minister asked the audience in his public meeting. Can you imagine? This is a statement to the Prime Minister of the country. If you just hide as to who said this, any person with an iota of democratic sensibility will think this is the statement of a street loafer, someone who is a riffraff of the saffron establishment. Such elements should be arrested for spreading communal hatred. A sensible Indian citizen would say. But in the Modi establishment, such nefarious characters are above the law. What is distressing is that Narendra Modi is himself voicing the same communal bigotry. He is out to prove that he is the gang leader of the communal brigade that his party has been nurturing for decades. In that sense, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the Prime Minister and the politician, was different. He knew that his party is filled to the brim with rank communalists. But as a leader, he never stooped down to that level. But Narendra Modi, the leader and the Prime Minister, does not have that clash of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He is at heart a brazenly communal man. Unlike Vajpayee, he can't hide his communal innards. Even after having been in power for 23 years, 13 years as Chief Minister and 10 years as Prime Minister. What the BJP leader Narendra Modi said yesterday was a cognizable offence, and it warranted arrest on 2 counts. For lending voice to fake news and for spreading communal poison. Look how he twisted what Prime Minister Manmohan Singh had said in the National Development Council meeting. in 2006. Singh had said his government would make policies to ensure that the scheduled castes, the scheduled tribes and minorities are not deprived from the fruits of development. Prime Minister Singh had then emphasized that the first claim on the resources deployed for these policies meant for the SCs, STs and minorities will be those communities themselves. But see how the current Prime Minister not only misrepresented the statement of his predecessor, he also deliberately gave it a communal color by saying, if the Congress comes back to power, it will distribute the nation's wealth among the Muslims. Muslims who are producing more children. Muslims who are infiltrators. Can you imagine the Prime Minister of the country talking this language of the depraved lot in his party, spewing venom against the minorities? You typecast Muslims as a calm, producing more children, despite all the evidence to the contrary. Moreover, you speak the same language that pattern-wielding scoundrels of saffron establishment speak on the streets. That all the Muslims are intruders in this country and they must be sent back to Pakistan or whichever country they want to go, or otherwise they must be drowned in the Bay of Bengal or the Arabian Sea. Such scoundrels have not been arrested by the Modi establishment. Now their leader is lending voice to the same language. How will he be arrested then? What is this vilifying Muslims as intruders? As a community producing more children to overtake Hindus in numbers? It shows the insecurities Modis of this country have. Muslims constitute just about 15% of India's population. But these perverts spread the canard that the Muslims are trying to overtake 80% of Hindus in sheer number. Narendra Modi did not stop vilifying Congress and Muslims with all this. He went on to tell another lie, that the Congress's manifesto says if they come back to power, they will take stock of the gold mothers and daughters have and will take that gold and distribute it among Muslims. He said Manmohan Singh government had said Muslims have the first right to wealth. This urban nutshell thinking, this is the Prime Minister's words, will not spare even the Mangal Sutras of my mothers and sisters. Can there be a more pathological liar among political leaders than this Narendra Modi? For in its manifesto, the Congress party has said it will take away the gold of Hindu women and distribute it among the Muslims. Look at the hate speech this man, Narendra Modi, is making to create communal discord. This man is saying that the Hindu women will lose their Mangal Sutras if Congress comes back to power. Should such a man spreading such communal hatred so brazenly go to jail? Should the Election Commission debar such a communal rabble-rouser from campaigning altogether? Imagine what face the Election Commission will have to take action against another kind of rabble-rouser who says that if the BJP comes to power, it will ensure that women folk of the infiltrator Muslim community will be raped with impunity, and Muslim men will be sent to concentration camps so that Hindustan can be protected for Hindus. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, has debased the democratic discourse to such an extent that we Indians will have to hang our head in shame till he is ensconced in power. Can there be a redemption soon? Or will the evil forces perpetuate for long? 2024 elections will decide that.